I personally, if I were 18 right now, I would not go to college. I would get a job in digital marketing. Why would I get a job in digital marketing? Because I think it's the best thing that kind of is interesting to me, and it also is a valuable skill that I could learn that's going to be something that I could use later on down the line. And it's just overall, it's also a very flexible job. So I have a lot of flexibility in the future in terms of where I would want to go. I would learn digital marketing. I would try to probably get into either SEO or pay-per-click. So learn paid ads, probably pay-per-click, and I would say probably pay-per-click. I would learn that skill as fast as possible by using the best resources online. I would create a portfolio that very clearly demonstrates that I actually know the skills. And then I would start applying to companies. I'd start reaching out and cold applying to different companies by sending them video messages. I would send them video messages where I introduce myself. I would tell them I have some advice for you, some value that I want to give you, your company, and then I would give them the value. I would also introduce myself, and then I would show them a portfolio. I would give them a link to a portfolio where they can very clearly see that I have the skills that I'm talking about. And I can almost guarantee you know, I would not be 19 without a job, without a doubt, no freaking way. Even if I was learning it from scratch, there's no way I would get to 19 without having a job. And then I would work in that job for a few years. I would learn these valuable skills. I would also explore a bunch of other things and figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life. But I have this really nice, stable launch pad where I have a job where I'm not dead every day after I get home because I'm incredibly tired. It would also be a remote job, so I have a lot of free time. I can look at other things, I can explore other areas, and I would probably find, because as I found later on in life, that I want to start a business. And at that point, what I would do is I would start trying different business models, okay? Now, I know what business models work for me now, but I wouldn't have known that if I was 18. So I'd try a bunch of different business models, and then finally I would find one that, you know, actually sticks, which in my particular case, it's content creation. I absolutely love content creation. So I would start, you know, try a bunch of different business models, probably fail like 5 times, trying Amazon FBA, Shopify, service-based business. And this is exactly what I did, by the way, but just later on in life. I would stumble upon content creation and just helping people solve painful problems and talking about things that I know a lot about and also things that I'm passionate about. And then I would try to get a job. Well, first of all, I would start creating content right off the bat. And if it takes off, it takes off. That's great. If it doesn't, I would use the content that I created to get a job with a content creator that I respect, either an internship or a job, something like that with a content creator I respect. And at this point, I'm probably like 20, 21 years old, right? And I would get a job with a content creator that I really respect, that I want to learn from and I want to emulate. I would do anything this person asked me to do. Like, I would literally do anything that they want, and I would learn as much as I possibly can. I would be like a freaking sponge, just soaking up everything I could possibly learn from this person. And then on the side, I would still be building my personal brand, right? That's another thing. In content creation, personal brand is the way to go. But that's a topic for another podcast, right? Personal brand. Definitely the way to go. I would be building my personal brand, creating content on the side, and learning a ton from an established YouTuber or whatever I wanted to get into, maybe podcasting, but in my case, it would be YouTube because I love YouTube. And then after a year, 2, 3 years, you know, it would just be a matter of time before some of my content took off to the point where I could quit my job and start doing content creation full time. And at that point, you go pro and you try to take it to the next level and you try to just do the best possible job you can.